This is the WET-D4 series of dual 4-inch indoor-outdoor wall-mounted speakers that can be used in commercial 70-volt and 100-volt setups in restaurants, bars, patios, conference rooms, and much more, as well as be used in standard 8-ohm home audio and home theater setups with a standard receiver. They are available in two different colors of black and white and come with everything you need to install these onto your wall. They can be mounted either horizontally or vertically, and the included installation bracket is great because it has multiple angles for mounting the speaker. And once installed at your preferred angle, the speaker is super secure and will not move. We have a whole video that shows you how to install one of these speakers and set it up so that you can feel super confident in your system. The speaker is composed of two 4-inch woofers with large 9.75 ounce magnets, and the tweeter is an audiophile grade silk soft dome tweeter, and it's all tied together with a fixed 2500 Hz crossover that provides a rich and full sound for the speaker. The speaker also has an IP55 rating, which means it can withstand jet streams spraying it from any angle without any damage. This makes it perfect for outdoor use. On the back of the speaker are 5-way binding post terminals that give you many options for wiring, such as regular speaker wire, spade terminals, and banana plugs. We even include 2 banana to speaker wire adapters for quick speaker wire connection. Underneath the grill of the speaker is a tap switch so you can easily select how many watts you want the speaker to get from your amplifier. If you are using these speakers with a standard receiver or home theater receiver, you're going to want to leave this in the 8-ohm position here, where it will pull 50 watts RMS from your amplifier. Now, if you are using this speaker in a 100-volt or 70-volt system, you have different options. In 70-volt systems, you can tap it at either 5 watts, 10 watts, 15 watts, or 30 watts. And in 100-volt systems, you can tap it at 10 watts, 15 watts, or 30 watts. Now, what is 70-volt? 70-volt systems are the #1 choice for applications where you want to install many speakers. With 70 volts, there are a lot of advantages over 8-ohm system. One of the main advantages is the simplicity of the wiring, as well as how easy it is to match up speakers with your amplifier. For example, you can buy one 70-volt amplifier with 350 watts, and you can install speakers that total close to 300 watts. It does not matter if it is 15 speakers that are tapped at 20 watts each or 50 speakers that are tapped at 5 watts each. You just want your 70-volt amp to have at least 15 or 20% more power than the combined watts your speakers are tapped at. For example, the WET-D4 speakers can be tapped at 5 watts, 10 watts, 15 watts, or 30 watts. So if I was using a 350 watt 70-volt amplifier and I tapped these WET-D4 speakers at 5 watts, I could run 60 WET-D4 speakers off that 170-volt amplifier. This gives us a lot of flexibility in where we can place our speakers, especially in commercial spaces. Let's say we are in a restaurant, for example. You can tap your dining room speakers at 10 watts, the speakers by the bar area at 30 watts, and then ones in the hallway can be tapped at 5 watts and run everything off of one 70-volt amplifier. Another great feature with 70-volt systems is you can mix and match any 70-volt speakers, whether they are ceiling speakers, wall-mounted speakers, subwoofers, etc. 70-volt systems also allow you to run very long lines of speaker wire without getting any signal loss, and the wiring is super simple. You just wire all the positive terminals of the speakers to the positive 70-volt terminals of the amplifier. Then the negative terminals on the speaker simply get wired to the negative terminals on the amp. We have a whole video on 70-volt wiring that you can check out too. But you're probably wondering what the speaker sounds like, so let's go to Perry, who has a demo set up for us.
What's up, guys? So I have my WET-D4s all set up in my conference room, ready to go. I have one in the corner there and one in the other corner there. I also have them connected to my 70-volt multi-zone amplifier, which allows me to independently control the volume of each zone and allows me to run multiple speakers off each zone. I set each speaker up to their own zone, and I also have them tapped at the highest wattage to show you guys how powerful these are. I have my phone connected to the amp through Bluetooth, so I'm going to play some music for you guys and bring in zone 1. Then I'm going to bring in zone 2, and then I'm going to play music from both zones. Alright, going to bring in zone 1 now. Nice. Sounds good. Alright, gonna bring that down. Bring in zone 2, right behind me. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, sounds good. Gonna bring that down now. So now let's bring in both zones together with a song change to show you the dynamic range of these speakers. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, sounds great. Woo! Party in the conference room! you guys just heard, these speakers sound amazing just on their own, but remember I can run multiple of these speakers off each zone, which would be great for restaurants, retail stores, gymnasiums, and much more for a bigger and louder setup.
So if you're looking for a dual 4-inch indoor-outdoor wall-mounted speaker that can be used in commercial 70-volt and 100-volt systems, as well as for home audio standard 8-ohm setups, look no further than the WET-D4 series from Rockville.